friends to come and everything, and the doorbell rings, and I'm excited. My friend Melissa, I had invited her, and I run to the door, I open the door, and she's there holding the most cutest puppy I have ever seen. And you know what? That puppy was my best friend. I ran to my mom and I asked her, Mom, Melissa brought a puppy, look it. Can I keep her? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, she's yours. Okay. And from then on, that was our friendship. She was all black, she had a little bit of white on her chest, and she had the most cutest, floppiest ears. And for being a puppy, she had the biggest paws that I've ever seen a puppy with. And me and Sally, we had a lot of things in common. We loved to run around the backyard and play. And another thing, we like to have sleepovers together in my room. And the most important thing is we loved food. I shared my food with her. Sometimes she would steal our food, but it didn't matter to me. I would love, when I got home from school, I would get home, make some ramen, eat that, and of course, I needed some popcorn. Popcorn's my favorite. And I would pop myself a big bag of popcorn. I'd go into my room, she would follow me right into my room, and I'd sit in my gaming chair and put on the Disney Channel and eat popcorn, and then I'd throw some popcorn at her. I thought she was the best dog because when I threw her food or popcorn, she would catch it in her mouth. She wouldn't let a piece fall on the floor. And that's what we would do when I'd get home from school. Now sometimes, like how I mentioned earlier, she would steal food from us. One of the times when she was still a puppy, my mom made this soup called abondiga soup, and it's the most delicious smelling soup ever. And it's a meatball soup with potatoes, carrots, and rice. Really good. And my mom would leave it off on the stove to let it cool overnight. That night, Sally was a ninja. Somehow, she went into the kitchen, got up on her legs, and ate the soup. She did not leave a drop of soup. It was like if there was no soup at all. When we got up the next morning, we were trying to figure out what happened to the soup, and we look at Sally, did you eat it? And she just looked at us like nothing happened. She's funny. Now, there was another time where she stole food, but I almost kissed her. So I was in high school at this point, and see my sister laughing because she's in it. So me and my sister, it's nighttime, we're sitting in the kitchen at the kitchen island, and we're just chit-chatting. I'm talking about school, she's talking about work, and she happened to be eating, you know those circus animal crackers, the ones that are pink and white? So we're eating those, and I'm like, Allison, her name's Allison, can I have one? Yeah, sure. We're sitting this close to each other. And she goes to hand it to me to put it in my mouth. And I'm there with my mouth wide open trying to get it because she went to hand me a pink elephant. And out of nowhere, Sally comes up right between us. And I'm mid-chomp about to get it. And then Sally slowly goes and steals it from me. And I'm this close to her. Me and my sister Allison could not stop laughing. It was that was like my favorite part. Well, I don't have Sally anymore. I had her for 11 years, and those are the best 11 years of my life. She was my rock. She was my everything. She was there for me all throughout my teenage years, my when I was about to be a teenager, early adulthood. She was there for me when I graduated from high school. She was there for me when I was struggling in high school with grades, friends. I had really bad anxiety in high school. I would go to her. I would talk to her. She was my pal. And even though she's not here with me anymore, I still think about her. And I think about her a lot. And you know what's really funny though? I'll still go into my room and with that big bag of popcorn, and I'll sit in that gaming chair, and I may or may not be watching the Disney Channel, but I'll think to myself, if I were to throw a piece of popcorn, do you think Sally would catch it? Thank you.